Hello everyone from across the world. This is JT Ippolito. We're at the Sync Media Network studios, and in this video I'm just going to give you my predictions for 2017. And the reason I'm going to do that is because my background has been 35 years in the IT industry, most recently with IBM. And the reason I feel I have the right to predict is because when I was in that particular company, I always went to sell the bleeding edge product that IBM had to offer. In other words, there was nothing in the marketplace like it, and I went after it because I wanted to look to sell to all the big corporations that needed that particular product. Once it became leading edge and then available to everybody, I moved on to the next bleeding edge product. So I was constantly looking for what was going on, what we were developing, and what was being sold in the marketplace. I was extremely successful at that, and since then, since 2005, when I retired, I have media marketing management and also Sync Media Network. And what we're going to do and what we have been doing is giving you the latest and greatest of everything that's happening live from conventions and conferences, so that you get the immediate bleeding edge product or leading edge product. And hopefully the police aren't here for me. And and you get the latest and greatest before you have to read it in some blog or the next day in some news feed on a regular TV channel. I think this will be helpful to you, because one of my predictions is, for 2017, if you are not in the top 3 of your industry business group, you are losing market share to your competitors every single day. Why? Because they are using the latest and greatest IT tools, from everything from business analytics to reputation management. If you're not using any of these types of tools, and I'll discuss more in later broadcasts, you are severely limiting your growth. And especially in today's online marketplace, you don't have a chance. So along with reputation management, which is crucial, someone has to have listening ears out there for you 24/7 for anything that's being said about you, your company, or your employees. And you need to react immediately.
It's 2:30.
I'll give you an example. Say you're an employee and you decide to lick a stack of tacos and post it on YouTube, and it goes viral from 50 people to 1 million people in the same day. Or you feel like taking a bath in the back sink at your restaurant and post that to YouTube. Those things go viral so quick, and unless you have an answer for them quickly, and it takes you 3 days like normally it does, you are going to lose $20 million of goodwill. So what you need to do is have an executive team in place right at the beginning that knows what needs to be done with a flip of a switch emergency immediately when one of these cases arises. And that team comprises attorneys, marketing, sales, and executive team management. What you do there is, the reason why most companies lose $20 million is it takes 1 day to talk to the attorneys, the next day to talk to marketing, the next day to talk to sales, and next thing you know, you're behind the 8 ball. If you can find and spot that, and we have the software from IBM that does that, you can actually drill down from all the viral video views to actually find and spot the person who started it right from the beginning. And what that allows you to do is to connect with that person immediately, find out what you did wrong, what they did wrong, how can you remedy this, can they put out another text or video or something saying that we corrected whatever this problem is, or that type of thing with our product, and you nip it in the bud and you have the response. If you're like some of these companies like Delta Airlines with the outage, and they wait a couple days before there's any response. There was a lot of pissed off customers. You really can't do that. So what I suggest you do is look at good reputation management software that's listening 24/7 for you. The next thing is you have to monitor all your social media and make sure it's all interacting with each other. There should be no island of social media that's out there by itself, and that needs to be monitored. And what you need to do is make sure that the information that's put out there is put out there with the approval of the executive committee. No one can approve it and just send it out on their own. It also needs review, and that is crucial to you. The third thing is everything in 2017 is video. Forget it. I mean, all the rest of the stuff doesn't matter anymore. Just think of it. You like to go to a movie, and think of the good example of Tony Robbins. How did he become so successful? Well, I was at one of his very first events when he first started out in Los Angeles. And what he did was he made everybody leave the event exhausted. And why was that? He had you engaged from the first minute to the last minute that you walked out. And how did he do that? By auditory, visual, and expression, and those types of things. That was the way we wish we had all learned in school. And think of how successful we would have been if that was available to us. And that's why video communicates better than any form of other media. So you need to be focusing on that 100%. And you can follow us on Sync Media Network, which is SYNC, on YouTube and on Facebook, and both on Periscope and Facebook Live. We're going to be producing these on a daily basis to give you tips. They won't be long. We know everybody's attention span is getting pulled in 100 different directions. 5-10 minutes tops. Every day a different topic. Sundays and Fridays, we'll just have it open. You can ask any question you want. And when you ask a question, I'll answer it immediately. And we'll work together on this. What I want to do is, my philosophy has always been since day one, is when you think you've made it and had some success, reach back, turn around, and help someone else up. That's the way you really feel successful, and you're giving somebody a help up and a hand up to get out there and try to be successful as you as a shortcut. So I believe that's it for today, and I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in, and please share this. And remember, you can follow us on Sync, SYNC, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and we'll be broadcasting on a daily basis. Look forward to seeing you again.